The village of Ijawa was quiet, peaceful until BC arrived. No one knew where she came from, only that one morning she appeared at the market square, setting up a big wooden store with a large black pot bubbling over the fire. She was a beautiful woman, tall, full-bodied, with smooth dark skin that glowed under the sun. Her beauty was undeniable, but it was her pepper soup that captured the villagers' hearts. "Goat meat pepper soup," she shouted. With her rich deep voice, she shouted again, "It is hot and fresh. Come and have a taste." At first, only few curious villagers approached. But the moment they took a sip, their eyes widened with delight. The pepper soup was unlike anything they had ever tasted. Rich, spicy, the meat was tender. It melted in their mouths. Word spread quickly. Within days, her store was the most popular in the market. But then, people began to disappear. First, it was Akin, the palm wine papa. His wife said he had gone to the river and never returned. Then it was Shade, the young girl who sold oranges. One by one, villagers vanished without a trace. Some whispered about the spirits in the forests. Others feared wild animals. But BC never seemed worried. Her pot was always full. Her competitor, Adanne, watched with suspicion. She had been selling goat meat pepper soup for some years now. But now, her customers had abandoned her for BC's strange goat meat pepper soup. She couldn't understand it. How did BC always have meat when no one ever saw her buy from the hunters or the bushers? One night, jealousy got the best of her. She decided to follow BC. Under the cover of darkness, Adanne crept through the trees, following BC as she left the village with an empty basket.
She moved gracefully,
her large body barely making a sound. Deeper into the forest, she went, past the known paths, into a place where everywhere smells like a decayed meat. Then Adanne saw them. Strange, beautiful fat women gathered around the pit. Inside the pit were the missing villagers, bounded and caged, their eyes wide open in terror. And BC and the women were just laughing at the villagers, crying. One of the women handed BC a knife. Without hesitation, she dragged the screaming man from the pit and slit his throat. The blood flowed into a clay pot. She ordered those women to cut his meat into pieces for her pepper soup meat. Adanne was so scared, she covered her mouth to stop herself from screaming. BC said to the other women, "I think I need a rest. You all should wash over them. I will return before dawn." As soon as she disappeared into the trees, Adanne ran. She ran faster than she has ever had, crashing through the bushes, her breath ragged. She burst into the village, screaming, "BC is a demon. She is hooking people." The villagers, a bit hesitant, grabbed their torches and machetes. They followed Adanne into the forest. But when they got to the forest, nothing was there. No pits, no bodies, no women, and no BC. Her big wooden store in the market vanished. Her hut gone. It was as if she never existed. The only thing left was the memory of her pepper soup lingering on their tongues. From that day on, no one in Ijawa spoke of BC. But the villagers never forgot the ones who had vanished. Nor did they ever trust goat meat pepper soup again. And sometimes, on quiet nights, when the wind howled through the trees, some swore they could still hear her voice calling from the shadows. "Goat meat pepper soup, hot and fresh. Come and have a taste."